Hello and welcome to Braintree High School for today's coverage of varsity baseball. Braintree and Newton North getting set to see the first pitch of the game. Mike Walser bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV, a 4:30 start time. And Braintree in the midst of a tough start to their season, trying to get back in the win column here at home. As the first pitch is fouled back to the screen. Surratt starting. The Braintree defense after the first out of the inning. Slight wind here today. Temperature somewhere around 60 degrees. Always cooler here at Braintree High School. That's the pitch on the way and a ground ball to deep shortstop. As the long throw across, and it's in time for the first out. So the Braintree defense in the outfield across the diamond. It'll be Lane in left with DiMartino in center and the right fielder Joyce. Across the infield over at third, it'll be O'Rourke. Foley, who just made the play at short. Second baseman Rucky and the first baseman Fitzgerald. With the catcher Grieve for Surratt, who has the inch first out. So ground out to short to begin the game here in the top half of the first. And the first pitch up and away. Oka, the center fielder, standing in. Right-hander ready, and this one off towards left field, tailing towards the line. It's going to be a tough play, and it dropped foul. That was extra bases, but that one kept slicing. Certainly was two bases if that one drops in fair territory, but it did drop probably about half a foot to foul ground. That's the out at first base. So 2 up and 2 down. And the pitch, and therefore a strike. Big swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch down and away. Surratt hoping for a quick 1-2-3 as the pitch is down. Certainly do good things if Braintree could get a 0 on the board. Quick inning here for their pitcher. Ready for the pitch, and that one missed off the plate. Off speed, and this one drilled out to right, but playable. Out there is Joyce a few steps back to make the catch, and they go in order, the Tigers do, here in the top half of the first, and Braintree will have a chance in a scoreless game. Bottom of the first, and the first pitch is cut on and missed by the first baseman Fitzgerald. Braintree with a much different looking lineup than they have here all season, with Fitzgerald leading things off as the pitch missed off the plate. Pair of ground outs and a fly out in the top half of the inning for the Tigers, as this one is grounded foul of third. the pitch. This one drilled out, and that's going to get by the shortstop. Into left field, a leadoff single here in the bottom half of the first, and Braintree in business here to start the inning. Pitch on the way, and a bunt right back towards the mound. The pitcher will take it to first, and a sacrifice as Braintree playing some small ball here, looking for an early run. So the sacrifice from O'Rourke gets the runner over to second. And it'll bring up DiMartino. So a quick runner in scoring position here for the Womps. Trying to take the lead here at home at a ground ball foul of third. Starter McCarthy getting it out. Pitch on the way, and a fly ball towards left field. And able to make the catch, step in fair territory. So after the leadoff single, a sacrifice, and now a fly out, and 2 outs in the inning. The runner at second. Bring up the shortstop, Foley, batting in the cleanup spot. Had a nice put out in the top half of the first. And the pitch, and a big swing and a miss. Braintree hasn't come up with a lot of those big hits here this season. The timely spots, this will be a good time to come through with one. Trying to take the lead here at home. And the pitch. And this one drilled out to left field. This one hit hard. Down the line it goes, and hooking a foul ball. Both sides have hit one in that territory, and both have gone foul. That one hit real well off the bat of Foley. Stung that one down the left field line. A couple hops away from the fence, but just foul. Good piece on that one. So looking to put the ball in play here. With 2 outs in the bottom half of the first. Scoreless game. And the pitch, and he missed off the plate. Close pitch. McCarthy getting ready. Winds, and the off-speed pitch down in the dirt, and he did get a piece. Probably would have reached. That was strike 3. So popped up and out of play. Going on here today at Braintree High School. Volleyball going on inside the track and fields right behind us here. With baseball, obviously. Softball on the road. A lot going on athletically here at Braintree High School. And the pitch. And this one knocked up on the infield in fair territory. Everybody coming in, and the first baseman trying to make the catch cannot. And foul ground. Couple players coming over to try and make the play, and it drops, and an extra life for Foley. Looked like the pitcher was going to try to make the play and then gave way to the first baseman who couldn't make the catch. But an extra strike potentially given away. We'll see if Braintree can take advantage. Those are the kind of mistakes that you hope to take advantage of if you are the home team. Pitch on the way to Foley, and it missed inside. So long at bat here. Getting ready, and the pitch, and that one tap foul. Very long at bat continues. Fitzgerald still over there at second, 2 outs. And the pitch. And this one gets off the catcher's glove. Fitzgerald heading to third, and he will get there. So Fitzgerald now just 90 feet away over at third base, trying to be the game's first run. After a quick top half, this has been a rather long bottom half. Really a long at bat here to the cleanup hitter Foley. And the pitch, and this one drilled towards shortstop, down on a knee to make the play. The throw across and in time, and they get out of the inning. So Braintree with the leadoff hit and not able to push him across, and we are scoreless after 1. Top half of the second, and the first pitch inside. Scoreless through 1. Braintree leaving essentially go-ahead run at third base. There's the pitch on the way, and that one missed. So 2 straight out of the zone. Here to the cleanup hitter Human. DHing. And the ground ball again over to second. 3 ground outs already here on the first 4 outs. Everybody's gotten a chance on the infield, exception of first. Bring up the second baseman now as Huckabone takes the pitch for a ball. First 4 have been retired by Surrett. Off speed, drops in there, right at the knees. Good pitch. Very quickly on the mound, this one drilled out towards left and playable and down to a knee to make the catch. Out there in left field is Lane. So 5 up, 5 down for Surrett. 2 quick outs here in the top half of the second, trying to get the bats back out there. Nice day for a ball game. As Surrett delivers the first pitch strike to the catcher Beckler. Trying to do a good job of staying ahead of the hitters here. As the 0-1 pitch missed down low. Defense back all the way around with nobody on and 2 down. Shifted a little bit in the outfield. Surrett trying to find the zone here, and this one tap foul inside the box. That's a foul ball. No strikeouts yet for Surrett. 2 ground outs, 2 fly outs. As this one is knocked foul. So 2 strikes. 3 ground outs, 2 fly outs so far for Surrett. Working very quickly for his defense. That's the pitch on the way, off speed, and he struck him out looking. As Surrett fires it in there for strike 3. And the second inning comes to a close. Again, 3 up, 3 down. Here in the second, as the Womps will bat in a scoreless game. First pitch to the bottom of the second inning is a fly ball to right field. And the ball will be caught So Soretta a mile high on that one. But that'll be the first out here in the second. Well hit balls so far for Braintree here in this game, but trying to get their first run. This will bring up Grieve, the Braintree catcher. And the pitch in there for a strike. This one dropping just off the plate. And the pitch is high and tight. Braintree with one hit so far was a leadoff single. Ready, and he missed down and away. McCarthy winds and fires, and this one is tap foul. Pitch, and off the plate, he walked him. So Braintree's second base runner. Braintree last time getting a base runner on, they bunted right away, but here with one out, see if that would potentially be the case, or maybe they try and steal a base. Bring up the right fielder, Joyce, and a throw over to first. The pinch runner on now for the catcher. Good size lead over there at first base. And the pitch in for a strike. Check on over, and a very close play, and called safe. Almost picked him off there. That was very close. And I actually thought he was out, to be honest with you. This one's popped up on the infield. Third baseman ranging over. Catcher also in the vicinity, and the ball drops again. Second time we've seen one in foul territory not be put away. Couple steps back towards the first base bag, as we've seen a couple check on over at first. As the runner will go, the pitch, a ball, the throw down, it's going to be high, and he stole it. So after Braintree very close being picked off, able to steal a bag, and now at second with the one out. Pitch to Joyce, off speed, and a nice pitch, wave and a miss. Able to get him on strikes. First strikeout of the outing came at a good time. Brings up Lane, as this one is drilled out to right center field. Long run as the center fielder over to make the catch. And again, Braintree leaves a runner on in scoring position here in the second as we head to the third in a scoreless game. Third baseman on the way, it is a strike to Somers. 2-strike pitch from Surratt in there. Strike 3, back-to-back Ks, both looking. First out here of the third. Rich will have the 9-1-2 in their order in the bottom half of this inning. Right now scoreless with 1 out, nobody on. Bring up the right fielder Rogan. That's the pitch on the way, and that's below the knees. 4-1. That one high and tight, almost hit him. Pitch missed below the knees again. As the Tigers still looking for the first base runner here of the game. That's in there for a strike. Trying to battle back is Surratt. Has not walked anybody yet. Right back to it, and he got it by him. He's had 2 straight strikeouts, heading back to the last half inning. And this one drilled towards shortstop and slowed down by Foley, but it'll get by him, and the runner will reach. So an infield single. First hit of the game. Let's bring up the number 9 hitter in the order for the Tigers. We now have their first base runner. That's Fitzgerald holding him on at first. Pitch on the way from Surratt, and it is a little bit low. Surratt winds and fires, and he blew it by him. One on and one down. Top half of the third inning, scoreless game. Surratt trying to go down, but just a little bit low. Signs relayed across from the third base coach. There's the outfielder right now trying to make something happen here at the dish. On the way to Dietz, and this one popped up on the infield. As O'Rourke has it sized up and makes the catch.
Go, Rogan.
So runner now at first with 2 down. Bring up the shortstop, right out to shortstop his first time. Pitch on the way, and that's a strike. Lower half of the zone. Bring up, ooh. Not seen a stolen base try yet here in the inning. Runner at first, and the pitch, and a big swing and a miss. Surratt has fanned a couple so far here in his outing. Trying to get through this third inning with another 0 on the board. Back to the rubber. Winds and fires, and this one drilled out towards center. That's going to get down, and another hit. 2 singles here in the inning. lofted out towards center. 2 singles. And the first opportunity here for the visitors, trying to get on the board. And the pitch, and that one down in the dirt. Nice stop. And the pitch again low and in the dirt. Grieve has to make another stop. So sitting in the driver's seat now is the hitter. 2 outs, but there are 2 on. And the pitch, this one drilled out to right field. Joyce on his way back, still going back, and that's going to be over his head. As 1 run will be pushed across, here comes the second, and the runner heads towards second. The throw will not be made, and a 2-run double. That one just kept carrying off the bat. Joyce trying to get back there, could not get there in time. Actually, DiMartino covering a lot of ground in center, nearly made the running catch as well. So the Tigers, who had not had a hit until this inning, have 3 in the inning, and now 2 runs. Has to throw over to second, a close play, and back just in time. That was a very delayed response to get back to the bag. Braintree almost picking off the base runner. Both sides have almost done that here in the game. But Braintree again just can't seem to find a lead at home. Trailing 2-0 here in the top half of the third with 2 down. And the pitch, and this one hit hard to first, but Fitzgerald down makes the play, and that'll do it here in the inning, but Braintree gives up a big 2-out, 2-run hit, and we are 2-0 Newton North through 2.5. Bottom 3, and Braintree with the 9-hitter up there. It's Rucky. Takes the pitch inside. Braintree trailing for the first time here today. Continuing to battle from behind all season. And a very tough start to the year. And the offense is going to have to come through now. Pitching the last few games has been okay, but just haven't been getting enough runs. Shut out a couple times. Pitch on the way, and that's a strike. 9-1 and 2 hitters in the inning for Braintree. Down a pair of runs. Fitzgerald would be up next. Singled. Actually has the only Braintree hit of the game, as this one is over towards shortstop, and a nice running catch. That one so well positioned, able to make the play all the way on the grass. Leaping catch, taking away what would have been a single. Braintree just cannot catch a break here this year. It's a ball that 99 times out of 100 drops, but that was played well, positioned right on the lip of the grass, and able to make the catch. Pitch is up and over the head of Fitzgerald. Again, Fitzgerald with Braintree's only hit to this point. They have 2 base runners, the other one coming on a walk. Base is clear with 1 out. And the pitch, and that one off the plate. So he's sitting in the driver's seat now, looking for a pitch he can hit. Braintree really could use one of those long balls here from Fitzgerald. As this one is hit out towards right field, towards foul ground, and that's going to drop. And the pitch on the way is low, not attempting to swing at it. Fitzgerald trying to get on for the second time here in the game. And O'Rourke would be up next. McCarthy ready, winds and fires, and this one drilled out to right field again and in foul ground. Out of play. So the count fills up. For a pitch to hit. And on the 3-2, a ground ball knocked foul. The off-speed pitch. Pretty good contact so far here in the at-bat, just looking to straighten it out and put it in play. Nice lunging catch to begin the inning by the defense. As the pitch missed and he walked him. Second time aboard for Fitzgerald. So the long at bat pays off for the first baseman Fitzgerald. And now O'Rourke, who sacrifice bunted last time. And the pitch, and that one spun him back, almost hit him. First strike evens the count at 1-1. This one drilled out to right field. That's going to get through. As Fitzgerald tags second, stops there. And a couple base runners now here in the bottom half of the inning as Braintree trying to get on the board themselves. Good piece of hitting, driving that one through the right side of the infield. Now DiMartino, who flew out to left field last time. Braintree looking for a string of consecutive hits. Down by a pair of runs, but Braintree has the tying runs aboard. And a step off and a throw to neither base. Neither running being held on now. And the pitch to DiMartino down in the dirt and no advance. Able to keep it there. That prevented both runners from advancing. And their first strike to DiMartino. Foley on deck. Walk and a single so far in the inning for Braintree. Off speed, down in the dirt, and stopped again by the catcher. Gotta have a lot of faith behind the plate. Throw those pitches down in the dirt. And the pitch just missed. And another full count. A lot of pitches having to be thrown here in this third inning. Fitzgerald drawing a walk on a full count. Singled by O'Rourke, who's now at first base. Pitcher McCarthy trying to find the zone. And he missed off the plate, and a second walk of the inning. So that'll load up the bases for Foley, who really hit the ball hard last time, just missed what would have been a one hop off the fence in foul ground. End up grounding out to shortstop, as we'll see a meeting at the mound first. with the bases now filled and the one out. If it wasn't for a great play, Braintree would have a run on the board right now. Nice ranging catch over at short. Took away a leadoff hit. Braintree couldn't have asked for a better spot here in the ball game. Down a pair of runs, bases loaded, tying runs aboard, go-ahead run over at first. Infield in at the corners. Has some action starting to stir in the bullpen. And the pitch out towards center. That's going to be a tough ball to catch. It is going to drop down. As Braintree on the board, everybody going to move up a base. And the lead is cut in half. It's 2-1. On a bloop single by Foley. Didn't hit that one all that hard, but he placed it well. And Braintree catching a break there on a soft flare. Bases remain loaded. And Surrett now, he flew out to right last time, looking for a pitch he can drive. It's Braintree with the tying run at third. Go-ahead run at second. And the pitch on the way to Surrett is low. Pair of singles and a pair of walks in the inning. Braintree with one run so far. All the runs in this game have come here in the third inning. 2-1 lead for the Tigers, but that's in jeopardy right now. As this one is grounded towards the left side and through. As one run scores, here comes the second. The throw will not be made, and Braintree has taken the lead. A 2-run hit by Surrett, helping out his own cause on the mound. And Braintree really hitting the ball well here in the inning. So the offense coming alive here in the third. After having opportunities back in the first and second, but not able to get the job done this time. Coming through in the bases loaded situation on consecutive batters. Now they're at first and second. And the pitch. And this one hit hard to shortstop. Over to second for the force. Back to first. The throw is going to be dug out and a double play. And a big play ends the inning. So Braintree had an opportunity for a lot more, but they strike for three and take the lead here in the bottom half of the inning. 3-2 as we head to the fourth. Top of the fourth, and the first pitch is upstairs. So all five of the runs scored back in the third inning. 3 by Braintree, 2 by Newton North. As Surrett, right now the difference with the 2-run hit, and trying to help out on the mound. This one in foul ground, long run for Grieve, and over by the backstop. Can't make the catch. Going up and over. 4, 5, and 6 in the order for the Tigers, down a run. And a nice off-speed pitch drops in there. Had him frozen. It's 2 strikes now on the hitter. A pair of strikeouts so far for him, and now he's got a third. Blew it right by him. Right-hander ready, and the first pitch cut on and missed. Fly out last time for the second baseman, Huckabone. To left field, and he's got 2 right by him in a row. Surrett feeling it here. Working quickly on the mound, and he's able to get it by him. A 3-pitch strikeout. Back-to-back Ks to begin the fourth. Bottom third of the Braintree order due up in the bottom half of the inning, 7, 8, 9. Right now, leading by 1. And the pitch from Surrett, a fly ball in between short and left, and it is Foley to make the catch as a long-ranging play ends the inning. And again, they go in order. The only inning that Newton North hadn't was the third, but they scored twice there. As we head to the bottom half of the fourth, 3-2, Braintree. Bottom 4, and the first pitch to Joyce out to left field, but a foul ball, hit pretty well. 7, 8, 9 in the Braintree order. 1-run lead here at home. Starter for Newton North remaining in the game. There was some action last inning, but coming back in, McCarthy pitching into the 4th. Joyce, Lane, and Rucky, the expected 3 for Braintree here in the inning. As the pitch missed low. Fitzgerald would be 4th if it gets there. And he'd like to get an opportunity here against the starter, who he's reached base twice against. He can stay in the game long enough for that. As this one's tap foul. Braintree trying to add to a 1-run lead. And in the midst of a long losing streak, trying to get a win. Off speed, down in the dirt. Joyce struck out his only plate appearance so far. And the pitch, it's hit hard out to left field. That's playable. And the first out here of the 4th inning. Pretty well hit ball. Ring up Lane, he flew out to center. His first time. And the pitch, and he tries to drop down a bunt right back towards the mound. A playable ball, and he's out. Didn't get that one where he wanted it. Needed that one down first baseline or third, and caught too much in the middle of the infield. Pretty easy play for the pitcher, and there's 2 outs. So number 9 man Rucky will stand in, and we might see a pitching change here. The meeting at the mound from the coach. There's some action originally in the bullpen last inning, starting again. I'm not seeing a call towards it, but be kind of interesting here if he's going to pull him with the 9-hitter up, and it is going to happen here with 2 outs and nobody on. So we will see a pitching change here in the bottom half of the 4th with 2 outs, and Braintree a 3-2 lead. We'll be right back. Bases are empty, 2 outs. Here is the pitch to Rucky. It's low. And the pitch is upstairs. Fitzgerald up next if he gets there. And that's a fastball in there for a strike. Right-hander ready, and the pitch down, did not go after it. Sitting in the driver's seat on a 3-1 count. And the pitch missed, and a walk here in the inning. That'll bring up Fitzgerald, who has reached both times, a single and a walk. Looking for a hit here as the pitch is low. A lot of balls since entering in relief, the last batter. So walked 1, he's fallen behind another one. Pitch again is low, and it doesn't get far enough away to advance. So now, a 2-0 count. 6 out of 7 pitches outside the zone. Fitzgerald looking dead red here, and fouls this one off. leads at first, and the pitch down. He's going to advance this time off the catching equipment. And now a base runner at second with 2 down. A single should score him. And again in the hitter's count on a 3-1. As this one drilled out to right center field, that's a laser beam. That's going to get down, and that's extra bases for Fitzgerald, who gives Braintree a 4-2 lead. And now digging for third, and he will get there no problem on a stand-up triple. A no-doubter out in the gap. So sitting atop the order now on base for the 3rd time, it's Fitzgerald. RBI triple after Rucky drew the walk, very quickly getting to second on the pass ball and then coming in on the triple. And Braintree with 2 outs doing all this damage. As O'Rourke coming up now, singled last time. Also had a sacrifice. Braintree leads 4-2 here in the 4th. Offense finally getting something going. This pitch is low. It's against a new pitcher too. Run charge to the reliever. Will close on the starter McCarthy. As this one hit hard over to first base and on a couple hops, he'll win the race to the bag, and that'll do it here in the inning. But Braintree strikes for another one here in the 4th, and they lead by 2 as we head to the 5th. Top half of the 5th inning, ground ball to shortstop. Foley bobbles it, and he will reach on a leadoff error. Foley had it initially stopped, and then on the transfer, bobbled the ball, and leadoff man reaching. So Braintree played a pretty good game defensively, coming up with a costly error to begin the inning. Being held on at first by Fitzgerald, and the pitch missed off the plate. Again, down and away. Pitch, and this one tapped to the screen. Newton North turning a big double play earlier in this game. Braintree could use one of those here in the 5th. Surratt is ready, winds and fires, drops it in there for a strike. With a run back in the 4th, 3 in the 3rd, leading 4-2. Largest lead of the game is 2 runs for Braintree. And the off-speed is tapped towards the middle of the infield. The play is to second for 1, back to first, and not in time. Pretty nice play there by Surratt. I didn't think he was going to go for second and get the lead man, but a really nice job to get the lead runner. So the fielder's choice brings up the number 9 hitter now. Gene stands in. And the pitch, and a strike. Surratt giving up a couple of runs back in the 3rd inning. The runner goes, the ball is to first, and Fitzgerald will take it as there's 2 down. The runner moving takes away what could have been a force out at second. And now 2 down here in the inning. opportunity for the top of the order. Third time through. Single last time for 4-2 game. As Braintree trying to keep it here. 3, 4, and 5 due up for Braintree in the bottom half. As Surratt keeping a close eye on the runner at second. As that one cut on and missed. Braintree thought about a throw back towards second, but nobody was covering. Secondary lead. A 4-2 lead for the Womps here in the top half of the fifth. They trailed 2-0 at one point, now leading by 2. As time is called. Tigers looking for a big hit here in the fifth inning. Costly error started the inning, but Braintree trying to work around it. Size lead over there at second base on the pitch, and a strike on the outside part of the plate. He's got 2 strikes now on the hitter. Surratt needs his best pitch of the game. He's got 4 Ks so far in the outing, as he'll step off and no throw. Runner really trying to get in the head of the pitcher. But right now the focus is on the hitter with the 2-run lead. Time has been called multiple times here in the at-bat. 2 strikes on the hitter. As Surratt winds and fires, and this one hit over to first. Fitzgerald gets it. He needs the help from the pitcher, and he gets it. A nice defensive play ends the inning as Braintree has him strand a base runner here in the fifth. And Braintree holds a 2-run lead as we head to the bottom half. Bottom half of the fifth, first pitch into right field. A hit from DiMartino. Second time aboard as this one gets away. He's going to try for second now. It's going to be close, and the throw gets away. So heads up base running, taking 2 bases on what should have just been 1. Little dicey decision there to try and take second. But with a 2-run lead, I guess Braintree not really caring too much about the decision. But an insurance run would be hit big here in the game. Foley had an RBI hit last time. Trying to do it again. Braintree has scored the last 2 innings. And now sacrificing, but he pulls it back. Braintree offense has really come alive the last couple innings. Just being quiet for a handful of games. This one off the mask, it's going to get away. And the runner over to third, he's got a wide turn. This would be a spot you could potentially think about a suicide squeeze here with nobody out and the runner at third. Let's see if Braintree puts on a play here. Could even think about swinging away. There's no force out now. And the pitch. And this one drilled out to right field. That should be deep enough to get the run across as the runner tags from third and scores on the sac fly by Foley, his second RBI of the game. So after a leadoff hit, an error allowed the runner to second, a pass ball, and a sac fly gets him home. Braintree has extended their lead now to 5-2 here in the fifth. As it brings up Surratt, had a clutch 2-out hit last time. That one drops in for a strike. So Kelleher remaining in the game. Came in last inning with 2 outs. Braintree has knocked him around a little bit. As this one off the plate almost hit Surratt. And that one down and missing badly low. And this one hit over towards third. Oh, nice play to cut that one off. And he got him. A nice defensive play here for the second out, taking away another base hit. So after a costly error early in the inning, nice play defensively. Bringing up Grieve, who has walked and hit into a double play. Really like to get on base here, keep the inning alive. And the pitch is knocked out of play. Braintree putting together some solid innings with the bat. Still looking to continue this one here in the 5th. Right-hander ready, winds and fires, and he went after a bad pitch down in the dirt and strikes out and ends the inning. But Braintree capitalizes on another mistake, gets a run in the 5th, and we head to the 6th, a 5-2 lead for Braintree. Top half of the 6th inning, first pitch, and that one off the plate. Surratt trying to get through 6. Braintree has continued to add to their lead the last few innings, now leading by 3 runs. As this one's popped up on the infield, heading towards foul ground, and it's out of play. Two, 3, 4 in the order for the Tigers. We trail by 3 runs here in the 6th inning. And the pitch in there for a strike. Surratt has been very good here in this game. Surrendering just the 2 runs. Ready? Winds and fires. Oh, he struck him out on a nice pitch. That really fooled the hitter. Got 5 strikeouts now in the outing. And an important first out here of the 6th inning. First pitch, and just off the plate. Pretty good looking pitch. The righty is ready, and this time gets the strike call. Top half of the 6th inning. Bay State Conference matchup. Braintree and Newton North. As leaving that one up in the zone is Surratt. Surratt winds and fires, and another close pitch doesn't go his way. And on the 3-1, this one drilled over to second, but nicely stopped by Rucky, and there's 2 down. One hit real hard, but right at the second baseman. Braintree looking for another 1-2-3 inning. First pitch, and that drops in. Off-speed pitch, caught the plate. Count evens at 1-1. Base is clear, 2 down. 2 and 3 hitters have been retired here to begin the inning. As the DH Human grounded out and struck out. And this one tap foul. Rancher will have the bottom third. 7, 8, 9 due up in the bottom half of the sixth. Surratt is ready. Winds and fires, and this one tapped up in the air, and it's going to be a tough one to catch, and it drops in between a trio. Between the pitcher, first baseman, and catcher all hustling towards it. So 2 strikes now on the hitter. Trying to end the 6th inning in style. I've not seen any action warming for Surratt. So I might see him go out into the 7th. Looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Winds and fires, and he missed off the plate. 5 Ks in the outing to this point. Winds, and he struck him out. Off speed, fanned him. And strikeout number 6 ends the top half of the 6th as Braintree leads 5-2. Bottom 6, first pitch, and that one cut on and missed on a good off-speed pitch. Joyce 0 for 2 in the game. Struck out and flied out to left. Low to Joyce. Bottom of the order hasn't gotten much going. The top has really started the offense as this one missed off the plate. Lane is up next, and then Rucky, 7, 8, 9, the Braintree order. And again missed off the plate. Three walks, actually make it 4 walks surrendered by the Tigers pitching, as that is in there for a strike. We've not seen Surratt walk anybody in this game on the other side through 6 innings. And in there, strike 3. Joyce is down looking on a nice pitch. That was definitely a very hittable one that Joyce did not swing the bat at. Bringing up Lane, and the first pitch is tap foul. Keller winds and fires and missed down and in. Off speed, and that one is cut on and missed. So he's got 2 strikes now on Lane. Bases are clear with 1 out. And the pitch is down. And Lane down on strike, so back-to-back Ks looking here in the inning. It's not going to get the good graces of the coaching staff. 2 straight strikeouts without a swing. As now Rucky will stand in. He drew a walk last time, also is lined out to shortstop. And the pitch in for a strike. So the strike zone being hammered with strikes by the pitcher here in the inning. It's been a pretty well pitched game by both sides. A couple of errors. As the pitch in for a strike. Braintree leading by 3 runs as we near the 7th inning. Fitzgerald hoping he'll get another chance on deck. It's going to take something here from Rucky with 2 outs.
Starting block, down to 200-meter start.
And the off-speed pitch missed off the plate.
Starting block, down 200-meter start.
This one lofted out towards left field. Went up in the air a while. There's a left fielder over and makes the running catch. And the inning is over. Braintree goes 1-2-3 here in the 6th. And we head to the 7th and final frame. Braintree still on top 5-2. Top of the 7th here at Braintree High School, looking for the final outs of the ball game as the pitch is down and in. Five, 6, 7 in the order. This one's tap foul. Defense in on the grass at third. Otherwise, at normal playing depth. And this one hit him. So a leadoff runner will be on the hit batter. So a hit by pitch begins the inning. Fitzgerald holding on the runner at first base as Surratt misses off the plate. And the pitch, and he went after a pitch upstairs, probably out of the zone. See a meeting at the mound here. Head coach O'Connell coming out to talk with his starter. The infield also going to come in. So leadoff runner on with a hit batter beginning the inning. 1-1 count to the hitter. So the meeting has ended at the mound. Ready for the next pitch. Off-speed pitch, and he missed off the plate. Braintree looking for that elusive first out here in the 7th. And the fastball missed low. Surratt winds and fires as this one is knocked foul at third. So the count now fills. Surratt really would like his first out. Certainly don't want to put 2 on here to begin the inning. I would put the tying run at the plate if it does happen. As Surratt is ready, and he missed low. His first walk of the game, so he's hit a batter and now walked one here in the 7th, and still nobody warming. Gonna ride the pitcher to the end, but right now, 2 on, nobody out. First pitch, and it's popped up on the infield, heading back towards the stands. And this is going to be just over the fence and foul ground. That one stayed in the air a while and almost was playable. Surratt is ready, and he pounds a strike in there. So he's ahead of the hitter now, 0-2. Six strikeouts for Surratt. This would be about as good of a time to get his next. Ready, winds and fires, and this one just knocked foul. Able to spoil off the off-speed pitch. So a hit batter and a walk to begin the inning, but right now, Surratt standing ahead of the next hitter. Nobody out, 2 on. Top half of the 7th, 5-2 lead for Braintree here at home. Surratt is ready, off speed, and he just missed. Trying to wear out that offside part of the plate. Trying to get a weak dribbler towards the opposite side of the infield. Love a strikeout. He's ready, and another foul ball. Long at bat for Summers. And he got him. Big strikeout. Second time he's fanned him here in the ball game. Seventh strikeout, first out here in the 7th. First pitch is knocked out of play. First strike of the at-bat. 2 on, 1 down. Top half of the 7th. Braintree 2 outs away. Trying to secure the victory. And he blew it by him on a good pitch. Going up around the letters. Strikeout last batter. And the pitch. And this one hit out towards right field, playable. Over for Joyce, and he's there for the second out. So the first 2 reached, the last 2 have been retired, and we're down to our final out. North would really like to keep this game going, but they have 2 outs now as Braintree leads by 3. Do not want to go to the top of the order, trying to get the number 9 man. First pitch, just outside. Trying to pound the zone is Surratt, trying to allow his defense to get that final out. And it's in there for a strike. Braintree hoping to start a winning streak. And this one out to right field, but a foul ball. And now 2 strikes. So a chance for Surratt to finish this one off. Looking for the complete game victory is Surratt. He's got 7 Ks in the ball game. 2 strikes on the hitter, 2 on, 2 down. And time called. Surratt winds, he's ready. And he struck him out looking. And that's the ball game. As both base runners stranded here in the 7th, and Braintree finally able to get back in the win column after a rough stretch. Able to get the win here today at home, a 5-2 victory as Surratt goes the distance, gets the win. Also had 2 RBI on a single, a couple of RBI from Foley in the cleanup spot, and Fitzgerald with that laser beam triple for an RBI. The highlights of this game, but Surratt obviously the story, a complete game victory, 2 runs allowed as Braintree gets their 3rd win of the year, knocking off the Newton North Tigers, who have been a Braintree foe and a rival for a while as part of that Super 8 program that had been going on for a while. Haven't seen it the last few years, but that'll end the ball game. 5-2 the final. Thanks for watching here today at Braintree High School. On behalf of our camera person here today, Christine Patterson, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.